Hey everybody, welcome back to Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. We've done a little bit of optimizing in my mind about certain skill usage and stuff, and we'll maybe talk about that at the beginning of the next fight. I'm just clearing off all of the little notifications for new skills. She does have something here too. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's the only haircut she's got. Alright, so let's dive in. We're at Expedition Flag 7. We're going to carry on, and we've got action right away.
Leo!
Oh boy.
Fuck. It's big. Fall back!
Putain de merde.
Let's go. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm dialed in.
Brace yourselves.
I'm excited. It's casting a spell. Oh. Oh, I'm late. Okay, there we go. I wasn't as dialed in as I thought I was. Okay, so he does have 3 shields here. Each shield completely blocks a hit. Now, previously we've been talking a lot about going Earth Rising, Ice Lance, Immolation, Thunderfall, which totally makes sense. But I think I'm overlooking Electrify, and especially here, this actually makes it even better because it does 3 hits on Electrify, and he's got 3 shields, so that'll be perfect. Now, the other benefit of Electrify, if we can just theory craft a bit here, is that I'm going to generate 2 stains. I don't care what kind of stains they are, really. We're generating 2 lightning stains for 1 AP, which is very effective if you look at how many stains we're generating compared to AP cost on all of the other skills here. So this will set us up to go into Earth Rising, Ice Lance, Immolation, etc., but Earth Rising will now be buffed as well. So I think that's a pretty solid opener. And against him, it's like, you know, it's quite literally perfect. Here, we could just go straight into Lumiere Assault, but I think it's worth taking a turn to go powerful and buff everybody. It also helps with charges. Here we go.
I'm ready.
Sick. Now we're talking. AP is cruising up there. Everybody's damage is buffed by 25%. That's sweet. Lasts for 3 turns. It's pretty massive. So now we'll go into Earth Rising here. It's going to consume lightning damage. Oh god, that backfired. Okay. Don't do Earth damage against Ivek. We will not be doing that. Now, what do we want to do? I want to go into Lumiere Assault, I guess. Finish off our overcharge buffs. We need to parry here. Very nice. I just need all the AP I can get. Feels threatened. Okay. Well, now, a couple things we could do here. He'll be up to... Gustav will be up to 4, so he'll be able to overcharge next turn. I was thinking if he wasn't, we might have to give him an energy tint. But no, we're just going to go Ice Lance now, consuming that Earth Stain.
Ice shatter.
And like, we still haven't even hit the weak point. So let's go ahead and do this.
For those who come after.
That's gonna break him. Oh, he's almost dead. Look at that damage.
The Paintress must fall.
Oh no, he's dead. We'll take that. We got a cleansing tint. Healing tints remove all status effects from the target. And as soon as we kill him, his 2 little minions died as well. Dead energy is level 2 now. Okay, cool.
Celebrate later. There'll be others. We should be safe up in the tree.
Yeah. Putain, nobody.
Wait, there's a message on the wall. Took mile to the weird corals. Head north, look for a door inside a hut.
Leia.
This doesn't make sense. Who would have written this? It sounds like an expeditioner, but everyone knows to sign their messages.
Yeah, but they might have been in a hurry.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like anyone on the team. What if it's a trap? The man on the beach?
It's a lead. Our only lead. Whoever this is knows Mael. We have to go.
No. Not yet. Protocol is to regroup at the rally point and wait 3 days. This message feels off. If it was an expeditioner, they would have stayed here. Everyone knows the protocol.
Right, but they may have been in danger. Maybe this location has been compromised. Things change in the field.
There's a reason.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
There's a reason it's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
Was our entire team dying part of that optimal result? Look, I'm going after Maya. Protocol also states, never move solo. I'll let you choose which protocol to break.
She's a little bit of a rules follower. It seems like Gustav is more, we'll go with the flow. Okay, so healing tints also remove all status effects from the target. Is that good? I don't think that it's that good. But we're going to level it up. If we equip this as a Lumina, sure, right? Because you have to imagine with all of the... What are they called? With all of the color of Lumina here, once we start giving all these Lumina points to characters... Now, granted, over the course of the game, I believe we're going to have 6 characters. You know, these will run out. But as they level up, they keep getting Lumina points. So, like, you're going to be throwing in tons of these additional benefits, which is great. And I think that one makes a perfect one to use with Lumina points. Okay, so we're, like, above where we were? Is that what's happening here? Let's just check. Yes, okay. So, we did take a little bit of damage there. Let's just do a quick rest. I don't think he's going to respawn. Ooh. How doth one reacheth thee? I think so. Okay, there's got to be a way around. Let's go up and find that. Okay, so here's the inscription. Looks like we could drop down there.
An advantage.
Empowering attack. Gain powerful for 1 turn on base attack. Okay. So, if we're going to equip this, I need to remove something. Dodger is super cheap. So we could remove that from her. to put empowering attack. Although, I don't know that I necessarily need that. I'm also just considering, like, this one's very expensive. I would like to keep that on him, I think. 50% increased base attack damage is pretty good. That is pretty good. Now, does that actually impact his stats? Like, does that impact all of his hits from Lumiere Assault, is basically what I'm asking. Like, it must, right? Because if it was only impacting, like, your single base attack, it'd be, I mean, not that good, in my opinion. Especially because it's worth, like, 7 Lumina points. So, yeah. Increased critical chance on burning enemies. I mean, that combos pretty well. I could just put it on her for now to level it up. Gain powerful on 1 turn on base attack. But then this, yeah, I mean, the wording is the same. I don't know, maybe that does only increase literal base attack. That singular attack. Let's throw it on her. We'll take Dodger off. And then in here, she currently has critical burn. I'll just put Dodger on her. I think she'll get a little bit more out of it than critical burn. And then here, we can go chance to burn on free aim. Let's turn that off. And let's go, what do we want to do here? Maybe we just leave this, because it keeps the crits high. Keeps his crits very high, actually, with all of these Pictos. +9 from dead energy, +6 from critical burn. And then I can just throw burning shots on like that. I'll take a look at optimizing this stuff as we go. Aha! There we go. Found it.
Interesting.
We will take that. Okay, now let's carry on. That's pretty easy to miss. Oh, cool, yeah. So this, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is where we're going to get introduced to the Overland. Yeah, here. Sweet. So this is our Overland map area.
So, the message said head north to the weird corals.
And a door in a hut.
Easy peasy. Here's our map. So it looks like we're heading to the Flying Waters. Find my L and search for a path through the Flying Waters. We also have this. I don't think you can put markers. Oh, I think this is where, in the preview, I think there's a really difficult boss back there. We might attempt it here. We'll see. So you're gonna fight out here as normal, but it kind of breaks up these smaller open areas, right? Okay, let's go ahead and do powerful.
Let me help.
And then we're gonna go... You know what, actually? We're gonna free aim this guy. Then we'll go electrify.
Thunder.
Get ready.
Oh, sick. Goodbye. It's resistant to physical damage. Early. I was early. That's too bad. Okay, she's got 4. Now we go Earth Rising. He's only at 3 here. So we go Lumiere Assault. I just realized his arm color... Oh my god, is late. His arm color changes with the overcharge color. That is super sick. You know what I'm gonna do here? We're gonna take the weak point shot. Wow. I could probably just kill him, but let's go energy to him. So then he's going to go to 4, so he can use overcharge.
For those who come after.
It's just a little fancier way to end it. It's a sick little detail where the color of his arm is changing with the color of the overcharge meter. Got a new weapon. Lighter rim level 2. Yeah, okay, so now, yeah, this is better. So 58 power versus 34 on the lunar rim. We can upgrade this at camp later. Defense and agility scaling, which agility, yes, I think so far agility feels pretty good on her. But yeah, I don't know if we're ever going to really focus on a lot of defense. I guess we'll have to see.
We can use that.
Another color of Lumina, thank you. Anything at the beach? No. Check all the buildings and stuff. Of course. So yeah, I think I could go through there for a crazy boss. I might wait on that. Maybe we'll fight these guys. And we're a little bit lower health here, but let's see if we can't pull this off.
Chroma is flowing.
I could go straight to healing light here. On Gustav. That is probably the safer play. That was a quick one. Oh, early.
I'm ready.
That'll do. Now, I do have a wild stain here, so our sequencing still isn't that bad, but we're down a stain compared to going with Electrify, right? Oh my god, that was actually gnarly. It's a flyer, so we might as well just give her. Okay, dead energy is maxed. Love it. Love it. Are you protecting anything over here? Well, there's something.
Interesting.
Dead end here. Okay, so dead energy at 2. These guys are gonna level right away. But she should take this. When they level, I think we'll reorganize some of our stuff. There is a way to camp at this overland area, and I don't recall... Thank you, game! You press down. Got it.
It's been a long day. We should make camp.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's keep going.
No, let's camp.
I'm sorry about earlier. The beach was not your fault.
No, it was. I convinced Alan to land there.
So, we can rest a bit. But, the moon is bright. I want to keep moving.
Have you learned nothing from the beach?
No, I am not leaving Maël alone a minute longer than I have to.
But right now, it's just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Maël your corpse. We have to think every step through. The man on the beach, you saw what he did. But more than that, you saw his face.
This guy again.
He must be what? 50? 60? Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message. Lucien. Lucien died to save me. And Tristan. Margot, they all... I am not letting Maël die out here. I'm taking her home.
What? No, no, no! We have a mission!
Oh, fuck the mission! Fuck the mission, Lune! What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the Paintress, just the three of us? My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if, when. We knew not all of us would make it, but we continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight, it's just Maël, she's...
Maël swore the same oath.
I know that!
She chose her life. You and I... Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe that? Do you still believe that? Do you?
I hope I do.
So, Luna's feeling really guilty about all this. She has these deaths essentially on her hands, as she feels, because she convinced Alan to land the expedition at the beach where the massacre happened. That's going to weigh on her pretty heavily.
Fuck the mission. Really?
Sorry.
Just looming. I mean, yeah, it's different when the person that you've been tasked with taking care of and you are responsible for disappears. And then you get a cryptic message saying, oh, she's over here. It's like, yeah, I get that. Ah, we can play this from, we got this from beating the mime. Oh, I love it. Very Succession vibey. In camps, you can rest and converse with your party members. To leave the camp, interact with the bonfire.
The main continent. Hard to believe we're finally here.
Yeah.
Good night, Gustav.
Good chat.
The main continent.
Yeah.
Good night.
Okay. So, as I recall from the preview, these areas will get populated with... Well, we only found one guy. I think there's probably only one in the preview. I don't want to get too ahead of myself or spoil anything, but yeah. It's going to be empty for now, but it won't stay that way. You have anything over here? Like, there's a ton of space, and I kind of feel like each section is going to be dedicated to someone or something that's going to help us, but we'll find out. So we can still operate here to rest. Maybe should have just taken one more fight to level, but not a big deal. Write in the Journal of Gustav's Apprentices. Writes about how dangerous the Neverons are, but how beautiful the continent is. Hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For
Curious.
those who come after.
Curious to see how that will get updated as we go. Find my L and search for a path through the flying waters. Okay, let's go to sleep. Luna does not seem too chatty today. Neither do we, so that's fair. Now, when we rest there, let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So similar to the regular maps, those guys come back. Tell you what, let's fight this group, and then I'll take a try at that boss in the cave over there. But this will level us up. So powerful to start.
Thunder! Crack!
Get ready.
Okay, here we go. Perfect. Oh, that is so strong.
Get ready.
I wonder if there's going to be some Pictos that, like, do taunts or something.
Chroma is flowing.
I'm just going to go ice to finish them.
Shatter!
Because it would be very cool to be able to manipulate... oh man, 666 XP. Nice. It'd be very cool to be able to manipulate who the enemies are attacking. Because ideally, in this exact scenario, like, I would want Gustav getting more AP so we can chain all of his attacks and stuff together quicker and get to his overcharge a lot faster. But we'll have to see if that becomes a thing. Okay. So we might as well just do this again. We're going to quickly level. All right, so for him, a couple of things we could look at. We have to put a lot in here just to get to 25. If I just put 1, that's going to help with speed, which not something I necessarily need. But that does get me to a clean 25, base of 10. And then I could go here. That takes my speed to 252. Hers is 265, so that's still good. And we can scale her weapon damage with this anyways. Let's see if I can... Yeah, let's just round that to 15. And then we'll go speed, which is also going to give us some attack power because of the weapon scaling. You can see the second column, the 58, going to 59 there. And then this is also buffing defense a little bit. So, cool. Let's do that. And skill-wise, we have to save for Gustav, but for her, we also have to save. Easy decision-making. Because I leveled, hold on. Yep, I'm gonna rest here. Just to top up our health completely. Let's go. All right, let's check the evil cave that I've been talking about. Yeah, danger. I'm not afraid. I'm afraid, by the way, if you're wondering. I'm very afraid. Okay, we do have this. Good to know. Random sheep, sure. Let's go. He's probably going to destroy me. I'm pretty sure this guy one hits, if I recall. Ooh. Even on first strike, he's going first. That was a good parry, though. He gets 3 attacks right off the bat. Okay, that was nice. Look at the damage. We're doing nothing. The spells, that's great. That's totally fine. Okay. Well, we got a bunch of AP to start with. She's kicking it off. I think we're gonna just start generating some stains here. If I go Electrify like usual and go into Earth Rising, I feel like we're ramping up just a little bit slower because I'd like to get into the Ice Lance damage immolation a little bit faster. So we're actually going to start Earth Rising here because we have so much extra AP.
Earth Rise.
Okay. She is critting. So that's pretty nice. We'll spend a turn to go powerful here.
Let me help.
Beautiful. He's resistant, though.
Get ready.
Oh, yeah. Wow, it is one shot. Okay. So that one's a little scary. Crazy. That's like literally like... Yeah, wow. We're gonna have to revive.
I'll do it.
The timings are not bad. It's just if you make a mistake, you're completely screwed.
No margin for error.
Okay, so now... We have 9 AP. I could do like another Earth Rising so that we could do a healing light on next turn, then that would cost 0. But I actually think we have so much AP that that doesn't really matter right now. We're gonna go into the Ice Lance.
Ice Shatter.
We got the slow, that's good.
Danger.
Down.
All right. Okay, I think we've got its timing down. We just have to keep nailing it, which easier said than done. Okay, powerful is up. We're gonna go overcharge here.
For those who come after.
Yep. Oh, that's still like nothing. Oh my god, it was early.
Let's push forward.
I was early. Love to see it. We could consume that light to do extra damage here, but again, I think I just have to revive.
The expedition's not over.
Maybe I could just be dodging here. Because yes, this is like little bits of damage, but I think we're gonna have to break this guy. Because we're just dealing absolutely nothing.
Now was our chance.
Okay. I should probably go healing light. But like again, actually, do I? No, because if he hits me, I'm dead anyways. So that really doesn't matter. If she had the revive skill, maybe that would be the way to go. So I think if we go now into Ice Lance, consumes that wild, we would have 2... maybe we could do Immolation now to get some burn damage going. Or Thunderfall. Yeah, let's go Thunderfall.
Lightning, strike!
This is baby damage, man. Baby damage. So powerful is done. We gotta build charges back up. If the target's burning, then from fire is good, but that doesn't really matter right now.
Take cover.
I'm fine with that.
No margin for error.
I'm fine with that. Okay. Now, you might be noticing too, like the game does highlight some of the recommended ones. So like all of these could be consuming stains. You can see the little sparkles and the yellow text, right? We'll do this one again. Overcharge is ready.
For those who come after.
Yeah, it's just even that, like... Maybe I just have to do the parries to get all that extra damage in, because that break meter's not moving. Oh, what?
Ready to evade.
And obviously, if we're higher level here, this isn't as insane. Ooh, okay. That's pretty significant. Still a way to go there.
I'll do it. Let's push forward.
If we can pull this off with her, I'll be shocked. If I keep getting the slows, I don't know if that will ever make him miss a turn, but...
I'll do it. Not looking good.
You got that right. Okay, so 267. That's not our most damage. Oh! Okay, I think we can probably do it. I'm gonna give it one more go. I'm gonna give it one go. And if I can't do it, we'll come back later. As you can probably tell, we are severely underleveled. We're not supposed to fight this guy, but he's kind of like the horse guy at the beginning of Elden Ring. You know, you're not supposed to do it, but it'd be awesome if we could. So let's see if we can make it happen. We're gonna commit to, we're gonna parry everything, okay? We're gonna try to parry everything. I just feel like over the course of the fight, that stuff will add up.
Get ready.
Okay. Now let's just go Earth Rising to get some Earth Stains. We'll go into Ice Lance and go from there.
Earth, rise. Brace yourselves.
That little sound effect when overcharge charges. I just noticed that. That's cool. Okay. So that's great for him. We just go straight into overcharge here.
For those who come after.
To take advantage of that weak point, we want to operate off a mark. Sweet.
Chroma is flowing.
Now, pay attention to the turn order here. So it's going to go Luna, then the Abyss, then Gustav, then 3 Abyss. Does the slow from Ice Lance do anything?
Ice shatter.
It actually does. Okay. It changed the second from 3 to 2. So that's good. That's something we should focus on with her, trying to keep this guy slowed. Now, we could just do Lumiere Assault here, but I think we're going to go Powerful.
Let me help.
That'll also generate us charges anyway.
Down!
I'll do it. I'm ready.
You know, when we're in a rhythm, it's kind of like, yeah, how could we possibly screw this up? It's like, you know, pretty easily. Pretty easily.
Ice shatter.
We'll take it. Straight into overcharge with powerful.
For those who come after.
We also want to sequence into a mark and a free aim shot.
Brace yourselves.
We can keep Ice Lancing too, because it's generating the light stain. We can consume that as an earth stain for increased damage, and then we keep slowing. So now it's like, if you look again, it's 1-3 for him on the left.
Ice shatter.
Now it's 1-2.
I'll do it.
So I think here, because the charges are so low, it makes sense for us to go Lumiere Assault. Because we don't know who the Abyss will attack. And of course.
Good day, watch out!
He's 1-3 again. Yeah, so that's working pretty well, I think, to mess up his turn order. Prevents him from going 3 times in a row.
For those who come after.
And we'll just wait for the right timing when we can't do the overcharge to do the mark on the weak point.
Take cover.
Okay. It's 2-2 now. Let's take a look at this.
Ice shatter.
Now it's 1-2-1. Yeah, okay, interesting. I need charges. Yeah, okay. Lumiere Assault. We know the weak point's good for a ton of damage, so we can kind of do it whenever.
I'm ready.
It's just, we just are tickling him. It's kind of insane. So now he's 2-2 on the left.
Ice shatter.
2-1. Now, I think it's probably shifting his turn down. But even so, it means we get to act sooner before multiple of his attacks, right? So, overcharge.
For those who come after.
Yeah, sweet. Three, 1. I'm just wondering, like, am I giving up a lot of damage by not applying Immolation? Maybe I should alternate between the two. Because he takes those burn ticks every time he comes up. Maybe that will be a better overall balance. Okay, so he doesn't have max charges here. I could go into Powerful. Or I could just go into Marking Shot. I think we'll do that. We want to dodge, because we don't want to consume that. And we'll use this to go... Woo! Hello. That's crazy. Okay, so now we can break him next. Let's slow him here. So he's at 3-1.
Ice shatter.
2-1 now. And then we'll have the overcharge ready to break him for sure.
Down!
Will that help, is the question. Let's break.
For those who come after.
So he is stuck.
Get ready.
Oh, wow. That is not that great. That is not that great. You know how, like, when we fought the mime and you break the wall from the break and then he takes more damage? I guess that's not the same. So, holy smokes, buckle up.
For those who come after.
Let me paint this!
For those who come after.
Oh my god! Holy, whoa, look at the levels, oh my god! That is actually insane. It took me 31, almost 32 minutes with 303 parries. Holy crap. First offensive level 10, Pictos, first hit dealt and taken. Deals 50% more damage. Interesting. Interesting. Resplendent Chroma Catalyst, Color of Lumina. Everybody's a million levels now. We're level 15 and 12. That is crazy. It says highest damage dealt 86,316, but... Oh, that's total damage. Never mind. Highest damage 9999. I wonder if there's a hard cap at that. That's crazy. I probably will have time-lapsed a lot of that, because it was very repetitive. But ultimately, at the end there, when Luna went down, it allows Gustav to always have that break attack up, which was pretty good. We parried most of the time, but then towards the end, I was like, you know what? I just gotta bring this home. We're gonna be dodging. Sick. That is really wild. 75 speed and 13 crit rate. That's pretty cool. So Resplendent, what is that called? Resplendent Chroma Catalyst can get weapons up to, well, over level 4. And if we look, she has, yeah, so after level 4, then, well, interesting. So hold on. This can go up to level 3. But then, how do I get up to, like... how do I get up to level 10? Because presumably this will take us from 10 to 19. Right? Probably, yeah. 10 to 19. And then at level 20, you maybe need something specific there. Very cool. But, I mean, this is our only weapon with levels, so I'm sure we're going to find way more before that becomes applicable. But damn, that was I'm full of pride with that fight. That was sick. I'll end up taking some time to figure out what we're going to do with these Pictos. I do like this. The only thing is that it's going to bring his speed up to be pretty high. He does have a ton of Lumina now, though. So, like, we are super, super flexible with how many Lumina these guys can attach. Like, pretty much, they can have anything in their Lumina slots. So we take Augmented Attack. The only one she can't have is Critical Burn, which is, I think, fine. Like, Dead Energy's really good. Yeah, that's pretty solid. And then for him, he can take Augmented Attack there, and he's got everything else fully loaded. I'll take a second look to see if we need to optimize based on this, but we should be set up for a little while here with our strength. And then we're going to be able to level and get just a ton of unlocks. I actually didn't expect to beat him. I was like, oh, we'll just come back and we get like a third party member, no big deal. But we did it, guys. That is freaking cool. We're gonna rest. And then, look, we've got all the attributes to upgrade. 27 points. This is crazy. And then, skill-wise, we've got 10 skill points available. I mean, we're going to unlock these two, right? For him, we're going to unlock... Well, are we? Very high single target damage, 6 hits, uses weapon element, critical hits generate 2 additional charges. Very interesting. Because what would I replace with that? It's either that or go for this. High lightning damage to all enemies, can break. If the target's broken by the hit, overcharge is fully charged. It's kind of neat. So this then becomes your, like, your finisher to break the target. And then this becomes fully charged. Right? But man, do I just take this right now? I think so. And we would turn off, like... probably from fire. We're not using that a ton. Obviously, we may want that healing later. And then on her, we're going to have a ton of different options that I need to consider. So we're just going to... I'll come back to you with what I end up choosing. Probably... I mean, we have 7, so I could go Lightning Dance. A lot of enemies in this area seem to be weak to ice, so maybe it makes sense for us to go into, like, Thermal Transfer. And then we could try Mayhem, too. Right? Just depends how we want to build her. I can't believe we got this many. I'll have to think about it, guys, but thank you so much for watching. We'll take our break here. When I come back, I'll show you what I come up with. This is freaking wild. Can't believe we did that. We'll see you next time. Bye.